So what is histamine and why is this important that is related to gut health? So if you have severe gut issues, you probably have a breakdown of your gut lining, right? Probably have leaky gut, then that would mean you're probably more prone to be very sensitive to histamine, meaning that there is a buildup of histamine in your body. And histamine, guys, is naturally found in your body when you ingest a lot of meat, a lot of eggs, anything that's protein rich. And this is how, I guess I should start with this. Like when you cook a piece of steak, when you cook eggs and you let it sit there for even a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, the bacteria, which is in every food there is, even plants, will break down the food, which is why there's health standards in restaurants to put the food immediately in the fridge because of those reasons. One of those reasons is because there's always bacteria building up, and there's a certain amount of bacteria that we can handle, and that is safe to eat. Like that is safe to eat when it's safe to eat the food. So it's okay to eat the food after 5 minutes. I bring this up, guys, because I'm making a point. When you let the food sit out for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, the food, because there's bacteria in the food, the bacteria will break down the food, the meat, the eggs, and it will in the process of breaking the food down, will start to create histamine. And histamine is already naturally found in your body. And when you ingest the meat, the eggs that already have now histamine, and you're having gut issues, that also means that your gut, your body is not prepared to break down the histamine from those foods and from the histamine that's already in your body, okay? And the DAO enzyme is what breaks it down, and that's located in your gut. And if your gut lining is broken down, you have SIBO, you have leaky gut, you probably won't have enough DAO enzyme to break down the histamine, which is important, okay? And you can get back to that state where you have enough DAO enzyme, but we have to counteract this, right? As you're healing your gut through this journey, counteract this by making sure that you either have histamine pills that break down the histamine in your body, and or get fresh meat from the farm where it's not aged at all. Because when you buy meat from the produce stores, the meat is already aged. Yes, it's not expired yet, and you can still consume it. But if you're gonna consume it, have the DAO enzyme pill, or buy fresh meat from the farm and eat it straight away at your house. Like cook it straight away, and that's fresh meat. And that won't have enough of the histamine in that meat for your body to not handle, because there's not enough histamine in that food, right? In that fresh meat from the farm. And this is what happened, guys. When you have too much histamine in your body, you're gonna feel like you still have gut issues. And yes, one of the reasons why you have histamine problems is because you have gut issues. But it's gonna seem like you're going back to square one when you feel like, okay, well, I have congestion, I'm sneezing a lot after I eat meat, and I'm not eating any sugar throughout the day. I'm just eating meat, animal fat, ghee, butter, tallow, and I sneeze after I eat my piece of meat. I feel congested. I feel like I have a headache now. Like those are symptoms, guys, where your body is having too much histamine, and the point of histamine in the body is to trigger your body, your autoimmune system, to attack whatever pathogen, infections, allergens in the body, when in fact, there's really no infection going on besides maybe your gut, and there's no allergic reaction that's happening in your body, but it's the fact that your body has now ingested so much histamine that your body's confused. Like it doesn't know where to attack. And if it doesn't know where to attack, that's going to be a problem because it's triggered. It's now loaded, is the better way to explain it. Your body is now loaded, ready to attack whatever is there, but there's nothing there. It's just you ingested too much histamine and your poor stomach didn't create enough DAO enzyme to break it down. Okay, right now, guys, I have slowly decreased the amount of histamine pills I've been taking, which histamine pills are just basically DAO enzyme coming naturally from the organs of a cow. And they just created it, mashed it up, and put it in a form pill so that I can just easily ingest it. And I don't taste anything. But it breaks down the histamine in my body when I have too much of it in my body. I will say though, because my gut is so much more stronger than it was 1 year ago, I don't have to take as much of the histamine pills anymore. And it's a lot cheaper. You know what I mean? Like, you could buy it from Billy Doe Meats, which is a great company. I heard it's great amongst carnivores who love eating their meats, their fresh meats that they will ship overnight to you straight from their farm. And you won't have to take the histamine pills if you're not into it. You won't have to go to the farm yourself. They can just ship it to you. It is pricey, but I hear it's well worth to purchase. It's worth purchasing if you have histamine issues and you don't want to buy the histamine pill and take a pill form to break down your histamine. But I can tell you the one that I take is very natural. It comes from the organs of a cow. And I do feel a whole lot better when I take it with my meal, when I eat like a piece of steak. I feel a whole lot better because what happened to me, guys, was that when I was eating too much meat, and I still am eating a lot of meat, but when I was in my middle stages of eating meat, I would go to the point of like not eating a lot of sugar and none at all. Like I wasn't eating probably any sugar for 1 month because I wanted to find out why I still had congestion, why I was sneezing, why I had headaches and tension headaches. I was just so confused because I'm like, well, I'm not drinking sugar. I'm not eating any kind of sugar. And it's been 6 months into the carnivore diet. Like I'm past the detox stage. I'm past the keto flu. I'm past that. I don't feel bloated as much. So I know my gut's healing. So what gives? And so I come to find out after months of, not even months, after watching videos after video about about people who had symptoms like I did that was not really directly gut related, I found out that it was histamine issues, right? And it stemmed from the fact that I had gut issues. So it was related, but it was a different symptom that stemmed from the fact that I had gut issues, right? I just needed enough of the DAO enzyme to break down the histamine. And that's what you need, okay? If you're confused about whether or not you have gut issues, you do. Because if you have histamine problems, the histamine symptoms, you probably have gut issues, right? Because if your gut's healthy, it's going to have enough DAO enzyme to break down the histamine in your body, okay? And histamine is not bad, guys. It's only bad when your body can't break it down. And then now there is an overaccumulation of histamine in your body. And you'll feel tired, lethargic, have headaches. You're going to feel like you can't concentrate. You have a foggy brain, tired, okay? Which is very, very similar to having gut issues, right? And it does stem from having gut problems, right? But it's just a little bit different from having leaky gut, right? So let's heal the leaky gut first. Take the DAO enzyme pill or buy meat straight from the farm. And let's get this healing started with leaky gut, okay? I hope this video helped. And if you want further help, I did create a free video guide about the 7 mistakes that you are committing to not heal your gut. Okay, I place it down below in the description box, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.